Alright friends, today we are tackling my lip product collection. I'm gonna try to be kind of ruthless with this because I have a lot of lipsticks, specifically a lot of bullet lipsticks, and I really want to like go through my liquid lipsticks as well because I'm not really wearing liquid lipsticks as much. So yeah, this is where we're gonna start. This is kind of all just thrown together, so I'm gonna try and separate it as much as I can. But yeah, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just pull out all of the products that I have in my little makeup bag right here because there's just a ton of lip products in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start here. So this is what I had in my makeup bag, which was like technically my everyday makeup drawer. I'm gonna put the lip liners, well, I guess I could just go through these real quick. This is missing a lid, hold on. I don't know where the lid to that one is. Here it is. Just gonna, yeah, I think I'm gonna be keeping all of these. Yeah, gonna keep all those. What do I have right here? This is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss Plumping in the shade Red Flag. I really like this. This is just a sheer plumping gloss. It kind of gives like that melted popsicle look on the lips, and I am a big fan. So I'm going to be holding on to this one. I think I'm going to hold on to all these, honestly. This MCO Beauty one in the shade Birthday Cake. This is a glittery gloss. This is like the most glittery gloss that I have in my collection. Can you guys see all those glitter specks? They are so pretty. Alright. Keeping Pat McGrath lip gloss in the shade Flesh 6. This is a really pretty reddish toned gloss. The formula of that one is also really nice. NYX glosses, NYX Duck Plump. This is just a mini clear plumping lip gloss. Haven't even used this yet, to be honest, so of course I'm gonna hold on to it. NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Caramelt. Glam Light in the shade Chumporado. This is also a really pretty nude. I really like this color. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like a lot of gold glitter flecks, golden green glitter flecks in here. It is very pretty. This is also a new one to my collection. This is one that, so this one and this NYX one came in a gift set that I just got in my birthday last month. This is the Milani Fruit Fetish Gloss Lip Oil in the shade Blackberry Agave. It's kind of got that like Clinique, Black Honey, Clinique type of a vibe. I like it. NYX Butter Gloss. I think this is in the shade Creme Brulee. This is an iconic shade, and it's a mini, so I'm keeping it. NYX Smooth Whip. I really, really like this shade. I know that I'm gonna have a hard time parting with some of my liquid lipsticks, but like I said, I'm gonna try to be really ruthless with the ones that I am keeping. So this Milani lipstick in the shade Sensual. This is just a really deep brown bullet lipstick. Keeping that. This is my Fenty Beauty lipstick. First of all, can we just talk about the packaging of the Fenty lipsticks? Fenty is my favorite formula, and I just love how pretty all of the bullets are. And this is in the shade Sorta Single. It's just this perfect red shade, and it's in that amazing Fenty formula, and you guys know that that's like my favorite formula of all time. It's so good. Keeping that and my ColourPop lipstick in the shade Regulate. I love this shade. I love this color. I feel like, I think that ColourPop actually discontinued this line. I was looking on the ColourPop website the other day just for fun, and I couldn't find any of their bullet lipsticks. Are they reformulating them or something? I really, really love them. I have a bunch more of these. So, yeah. So, to conclude what I have right here, unfortunately, I'm not decluttering anything from this pile. I like everything I have here. I'm pretty happy with keeping all of this, so I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna move on. I have separated pretty much everything into categories, so we're gonna go ahead and start with, I think we're gonna start with liquid lipsticks just because that's probably the category that I should get rid of the most. So well, that just fell in there. Alright, these are the liquid lipsticks that I have. Also, as you guys saw, I literally just dropped one in this little gap between my desk. So that's gonna probably stay there for a while because I don't feel like taking all of this crap off my desk and moving it. So we're just gonna focus on what I have right here. So I just want to preface this by saying a lot of these liquid lipsticks are super old and are just not my kinds of formula anymore. I much prefer these days to wear a bullet lipstick or a... I'm just not really wearing any liquid lipsticks anymore, and I just really want to like be realistic. I want to get rid of at least half of these, honestly. Like, I really just want to keep the ones that I know I love and that I'm going to continue to use. So this might be pretty difficult, honestly. I know that I really like this NYX Smooth Whip. I really like the formula of this one. The formula of this one is very soft, and it's not drying at all. This is in the shade Latte Foam. It's just this really beautiful, like, mauve-y nude shade, and I'm gonna definitely hold on to this one because this is a shade that I really like and I really want to hold on to. The other NYX ones, I also think I'm gonna hold on to these because, again, I do really like these as well. I was not gonna swatch all of them, but I feel like I kind of want to see them. This is the Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Rome, and this one is also kind of that pinky. This is a lot more pink than the shade Latte Foam. It's definitely more of a pinky mauve shade than the Smooth Whip. And then this is probably my favorite liquid lipstick. It's the NYX Lingerie in the shade Low Cut. I mean, just the shade itself is just divine. Like, that is so up my alley. It is beautiful. The formula is really good. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to all 3 of these because I do really like the formula and I love all of the colors, and swatching them made me realize that I do really enjoy them all, so I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to them. Because I kept that NYX shade, I think I'm gonna go ahead and declutter my Ofra liquid lipstick in the shade Verona. This one was one that I absolutely used to love. I feel like also it's almost out. It is almost out and it is so pretty. But like, it's old. It's old and I don't really reach for it that much anymore. And the shade is not even really, you know, like I have those NYX ones and those NYX ones are a lot newer and I just don't really reach for that one. I don't really reach for this one as much, so I think I'm gonna just go ahead and declutter it. I did have it in a project pan. I've had this in several project pans, and I did get close to finishing it up, but it's just hard to use up liquid lipstick, you know? And they start to go off, and they start to go bad, and I feel like this one might be on its way, and it's definitely a couple of years old at this point. So, again, like I said, I'm reaching for more bullet lipsticks nowadays, so get rid of that. I'm going to keep my black Ofra liquid lipstick though. This is just a black, you know, you never know when you might need a black liquid lipstick, so I'm going to go ahead and hold on to that. Also, just declutter this Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink lipstick. This is in the shade Cocoa Connoisseur. Again, super old, haven't reached for it in a long time. Alright guys, I'm about to be super ruthless and just get rid of all of these. I'm going to allow myself to keep 2 of the lipsticks from this pile because all of these lipsticks are so old. They are so old to the point to where like I just shouldn't even be wearing them. So I'm going to allow myself to keep 2, at the most 3. And I already know which ones I want to keep. I want to keep Neptune. I want to keep Neptune. I want to keep Shroom and oh, this is hard. Okay. Alright, I think I might keep these and declutter these 2. The ones that I'm gonna keep are, this is Neptune. This is my favorite of the ones that I have. I mean, that is a color that I just adore. Also, Shroom, this has been a favorite color of mine for a long time, and the color is just really unique, and it's kind of hard to find a color like a brown that has that tone. It's like that yellow toned brown. Saint is another one that I really like. I really like these like brown toned mauve shades. Sasha for a long time was my favorite liquid lipstick, like of all time. It was my favorite. I used it all the time. It is still one of my favorites, so I'm keeping it. And Teddy Bear, lastly. So these are the swatches of all of the ones that I'm going to be keeping. These are the ones, let me not drop another one in the middle of my desk, okay? I need to be more careful. These are the ones that I am going to be keeping, and these are the swatches. I'm pretty confident with this. I definitely have a type when it comes to liquid lipsticks, okay? So I'm gonna be decluttering these guys, keeping these. I'm happy with that. Let's move on. Alright y'all, the next category is my favorite bullet lipsticks. I am going to try to get rid of some of them. I don't know guys, I just love a bullet lipstick. They're my favorite. They're my favorite formula. I have a really hard time parting with my bullet lipsticks because they're just so old reliables, you know? Old reliables. I kind of yeah, I'm gonna also, this random liquid lipstick was in here. This is the Tarte's lip paint in the shade Crop Top. I'm gonna keep this because this is like a cool toned grayish type of shade. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that one, guys, sorry. There's also some random lip glosses in here. I'm gonna hold that for my next category, for my declutter. I'm gonna go ahead and just start taking everything out like I did before. I'm gonna go ahead and just start here because I am already feeling overwhelmed. So we're gonna just start here and go from there, okay? It's pretty obvious that I have preferences when it comes to my lip products. Obviously I am an OG MAC lipstick girly, as obviously you guys can see here. MAC lipsticks are probably my favorite. ColourPop is a close second, but MAC lipsticks are my favorite. We're gonna start with my special guys right here, my limited editions and my cool packaging ones. These two are from one of the MAC Lunar New Year collections, the Year of the Tiger collection. Guys, can we just talk about how MAC does the packaging? I mean, the box of this alone is just incredible. Like, the packaging is divine. So this is a bullet lipstick and a liquid lipstick in these shades Pure Luck and Luck Be a Lotus. This is the shade Pure Luck, and oh wait, no, this is Luck Be a Lotus. This is the matte liquid lipstick form. This is like, when I bought this, I thought this was gonna be like a brown shade, but on the lips it's like a bright corally shade. It's really bright, and it's really, like, it doesn't even look like it would be all that bright in the swatch, but it is. And it's pretty unique. It's unique to my collection. It's one of the brighter shades that I own, and I love it. I'm sorry, I just love the collection. I love the packaging, and the gold accents is just, it's beautiful. Needless to say, guys, I am keeping this, and I do keep these in the box. I keep these in the box. I don't really do that much. I keep these in the box because they're just so special. And then, like I said, this one is in the shade Pure Luck. I feel like this is kind of a similar shade to Luck Be a Lotus. Well, no, this is more of like a reddish brown. This is a reddish brown. Well, no. On camera, it also kind of just pulls. It pulls extremely red. So, I think this is also the Powder Kiss formula, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's the Powder Kiss formula. So it's kind of like that, that like soft matte finish, and it's just in this beautiful gold bullet with that beautiful tiger etching on the side. Can we just, I'm just gonna rotate this so you guys can really get the full fantasy. Gorgeous. Needless to say, I'm keeping those. Sorry guys, keeping those. Next one is the MAC Black Panther collab lipstick in the shade Royal Integrity. Again, another one that I keep in the packaging because it is so pretty. I know I'm gonna probably say this about a lot of the lipsticks I'm about to show, but this one is just This is one lipstick that I feel like MAC really outdid themselves with. The packaging is insane. I mean, can we just, if this focuses, that would be fantastic. Can we focus this on, can we focus this? There we go. Come on, babe, focus. There you go. Like the etching on the bullet, it's just gorgeous. And then when you open it up, it has the Black Panther emblem on the inside, and then it's just this beautiful deep brown that, you know, you guys know browns are my favorite go-to shades of lipstick, and it's in that, you know, MAC formula, which is so good, and I just love it. I do. Keeping that one. Keeping it. Alright, since we were on the subject of MAC ones, let's go ahead and get into the MAC lipsticks. Let's go ahead and talk about some of these. Let's go ahead and talk about these. First one is the shade Marrakesh, which is this one. This is like that terracotta one, terracotta orange shade. Some of these I'm gonna just put to the side because I'm just not sure if I want to keep them. I might have to swatch and compare with some of the other shades I have down here. Marrakesh is one of the ones that I feel like I'm unsure about, so I'm gonna just put this to the side so I can decide on that one in a little bit. Next one is the shade Taupe. That is a 100% keep. I mean, that's kind of just like a classic right there. That is gorgeous. I already know that this is Syrup. This is a beautiful pink shade. I love this one. Not only does it have a beautiful shade and a beautiful finish, this is a shade that my boyfriend bought for me, and it is very special and sentimental to me, so I am never going to get rid of it. Next one is Ruby Woo. This one needs no introduction. Everybody knows this. Everybody loves it. I remember way back in the day, like 10 years ago, 11 years ago, way back when I had first started wearing makeup, I watched a tutorial. I can't even remember her name of the girl who did the tutorial. It was like a holiday makeup tutorial, and she used this lipstick, and back then I could not afford any MAC products or any high-end makeup, really any makeup at all, and I remember thinking to myself, whenever I can, I'm gonna buy that lipstick and it's gonna be so gorgeous. And it is. So that's kind of like my story with that one. I'm gonna keep it. I don't think I'm gonna declutter any of these MAC ones, to be honest. A similar story with MAC Sin. I used to see this all the time in magazines like 17 and Cosmo, and I used to always see the models wearing this shade specifically, this like dark vampy shade. This was like the vamp shade of the 2000s, the 2010s. It's so gorgeous, so divine. Obviously gonna hold on to that one. This is Yash. I think I might declutter this one. This one's kind of like, I know that the whole concealer lip trend has come back, and a lot of people do really like the concealer lips. It's not for me. I just don't really like this one. It's not my favorite. I don't really care for it. Chili. Chili is another one that I also don't really use that much. It's pretty. I just don't really use it, so I think I might declutter that one. Next one, Soar. I like this one. I really love pinky toned lipstick shades, so gonna hold on to that one. And this is Whirl. I mean, this is an obvious, definite keep. I just realized it wasn't even in the frame. Sorry. This is an obvious keep. Keeping that one too. So, of my MAC lipsticks, I only decluttered one. I am going to just declutter this one. This is Marrakesh. I'm decluttering it. But I kept 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keeping 8 of my MAC bullets, and I'm happy with that. This is already kind of overwhelming me because I feel like this has gotten so out of hand over the last few years, and I would like to figure out what I'm gonna keep, what I'm gonna get rid of, what I'm gonna keep, what I'm gonna get rid of, and just bang this out real quick. Okie dokie. These are some of the other bullet lipsticks I have. We're gonna go ahead and start. We're gonna start with my Fenties because I know that I want to keep these. I adore these and I adore the formula. I just think that they are really, really nice. I love the packaging. This one is the shade Major Magnate, and then the other one is in the shade She a CEO. These are obviously two of my favorite lipsticks. I adore them both. I think that they are both so beautiful, and I'm gonna keep them both. This next one, this is the Morphe lipstick in the shade Confess. This is kind of like a... I love the color, but I hate the formula. It is so matte. It is so dry. I think I'm gonna declutter this one. I need to get rid of some of these guys. I'm gonna declutter this one. This Shot Miss A Venetian Romance lipstick in the shade Regent. I feel like the formula is fine. I just don't really reach for my red lipsticks all that much. I'm gonna declutter this one too because I don't really reach for red ones that much. I mean, I have reds that I like, so. My two Milani lipsticks, these are in the shades Passion and Tied Up. I am gonna go ahead and keep both of these because I love the colors and I love the formula of both of them. Specifically this one, the shade Passion. This one is gorgeous. This one is so pretty. Obviously gonna go ahead and keep both of them. This Estee Lauder, this is in the Pure Color Love lipstick. This is in the shade Juiced Up. This is a really beautiful, like, true berry shade, and I don't really have too many of those in my collection, so I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to this. This is the Juvia's Place lipstick in the shade Sheba. I like this color a lot. I do like this color a lot, but I feel like all of the Juvia's Place lipstick bullets break. I just can't stand that. I'm gonna declutter this because I just don't like the way that the lipstick bullet breaks. Well, hold on. No, I'm gonna keep it. I like the color. I changed my mind. I'm gonna keep it. These are the Smashbox Suicide Squad collab lipsticks in these shades Bloodsport and Ratcatcher 2. First of all, love the collab. Love the collab. Second of all, I actually really like both shades of these. This is the shade Bloodsport. It's like that really fun yellow brown shade. Again, that is a really unique shade to my collection. so I'm gonna keep that one. And Ratcatcher 2 is like a really pretty true peach. And again, keeping both of them because they're pretty and unique, so I'm keeping those. My two Clinique cheek pops, lip pops, these are the shades Clove Pop and Beach Pop. I like both of these. I like Clove Pop the best. Beach Pop is more of like, kind of like a pinky brown shade. They're just really pretty, and I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to them. This Maybelline Suede lipstick in the shade Pure Talent just broke. So I'm gonna declutter it because it literally just fell out the tube and I don't feel like keeping it. So I'm going to declutter it. I have these three Pat McGrath lipsticks. The two minis are in the shades 1995 and Flesh 3. 1995 is actually the year that I was born. I mean, this is pretty. It's pretty, but it's just not that special. I think I'm gonna declutter this one. I am gonna keep Flesh 3 though, because I do really like this one. I do really like that one. And then I'm also gonna keep, this is the shade Omi. First of all, the packaging is so pretty. If you want to see the close-up on that, it's missing a bunch of rhinestones, but still pretty. Also, the bullet lipstick is also broke because for some reason it's a luxury lipstick and the bullet does not work. But I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to that one. Lipstick in the shade Drive is a really pretty nude. I like that one. I'm keeping that one. My two NARS lipsticks in the shade Mona and Charlotte. I'm keeping both of these. This is the shade from the Studio 54 collection. I think I got this one at TJ Maxx. First of all, you guys know I am such a sucker for packaging, and just look at that. Look at that packaging. I love it so much. And this is like a pretty, like, burnt, kind of like red orange. It's really pretty and really wearable. And then Charlotte, this is another shade that I used to see in magazines that I've always wanted to buy, and I love it. I will never ever declutter this lipstick. It's like the perfect winter berry shade. I'm never gonna declutter that. Alright, these are all of my color pops. I don't think I am going to get rid of any of them, to be honest. I really like them all, honestly. This is the shade Y2K. I do really like that one as well. Very nice. That's the shade Y2K. California Love. Also really pretty. Slow Dance. Slow Dance is my all-time favorite ColourPop lipstick in my collection. Also, I don't think I mentioned, but these are in the Velvet Blur formula, so they're kind of like a soft matte. Yeah, that one is my all-time favorite. I love that one. Still crazy. I'm very nitpicky about my pink lipstick shades. If you guys can see, you guys have seen, I don't really have a ton of pink lipsticks. I have a ton of pink lip glosses. I don't have a ton of pink lipsticks or liquid lipsticks. This is like the only true pink lipstick that I have in my collection, and I adore it. I love the shade. I love the formula. and I'm keeping it. My 3 ColourPop Star Wars collection. First of all, guys, I just want to show you guys ColourPop. This is around the time a couple years ago when ColourPop started to really go downhill with their packaging, because literally pretty much, if you can see both of these, this one does not even have the packaging on it anymore, and this one is literally, as I'm holding it, falling apart. So like, I'm gonna take this off and you can see the bullet has just completely disintegrated. I mean, this is just sitting in my drawer too. I don't even take this out. Sitting in my drawer, completely disintegrated. And then also, if you look, so you look at the bottom, right? It has the name. So these ones, this is Surrender. This is the shade Dark Lord. And this one just does not have a bottom of the lipstick. It's just completely missing the yeah, you can't see because it's like, but it's really dark, but it's completely hollow on the inside. So yeah, but yeah, this is what it looks like. It's really pretty though, and like, I don't know if you guys can even tell, but like on the actual bullet itself, there's those little stars on the actual bullet, and it's just so beautiful. I am gonna keep these though, because the shades, it kind of has like that similar shade. I feel like also this might be a dupe for that NARS lipstick, right? I feel like the ColourPop one is a little bit more red and the NARS one's a little bit more berry. Next one is Surrender. So this is like my creamy red lip option, because the other red lip I have is, you know, the MAC option, the MAC Ruby Woo, and this one is a little bit more of like a cream formula, and it's not as matte and it's not as drying, so I really like that one. This one, the one, you could tell I use this one the most because the logo has completely worn off of it, but yeah, this is in the shade Dark Lord, and this is the nude of the bunch. Look at that. Isn't that so beautiful? I also just love the detailing of the bullet on this lipstick. I feel like ColourPop has fallen a long way with their designs, you know? And there's that swatch. So I am keeping pretty much everything I have on my desk in front of me right now. I pretty much made the decision. I did get rid of a couple things. Also, I did find this other liquid lipstick. I don't know if I mentioned this already. If I did, then I'll just put a little edit right here. But this is the Tarte's matte lip paint in the shade Crop Top. I think I already talked about this, but it's just a really pretty grayish, and I'm keeping it. So I'm keeping everything right here, basically. So, yeah. Moving on to glosses. And also my camera is about to die, so let me change the battery real quick. Alright, up next, guys, we have a couple of these lip crowns. This is the ColourPop Lippy Stick in the shade Parker. This was my go-to for so long. This was really nice. I really like this, but like, I just don't really reach for it anymore, and I have a ton of nude lipstick, so I'm gonna just declutter this one. The Ludicrous Matte Lip Crown. This is a really deep, vampy purple shade. Ironically enough, all of these are kind of like purpley shades, except this one. I'm gonna do some swatches and compare some of these. This is in ColourPop Lippy Sticks in the shade Heavy Petal. I think I'm going to keep all of these because these are all just really unique berry shades to my collection, and I don't really have too many. This is in the shade Dancing Lady And then this is in the shade Orchis. Can you guys see that? It's in the shade Orchis. So they all are pretty different. And then this is the MAC, I don't know what this is called, Velvet Blur Slim Stick in the shade Love Clove. I mean, this is a MAC one, so obviously I'm keeping that because that's gorgeous, because MAC does lip products, so right. Keeping all these also. So yeah, now we're gonna move on to glosses. Alright, so the next category is gonna be glosses and balms. So we're gonna go ahead and just go through here. I think I'm just gonna pick from here and just show you guys what I'm gonna keep. This is the ColourPop Fresh Kiss Vanilla Cake Lip Balm. This is brand new. This came in that lip set that I got on my birthday, so I'm obviously gonna keep that. I just got this lip balm for Christmas. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it has like a little, the paws on the lid are like, you can like press them. They're so pretty. And yeah, this is just a lip balm. I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to this one. This lip gloss, this is another lip gloss. This is a Hello Kitty lip gloss. I actually got this in Mexico whenever me and my family go. I got this the last time I went because I like to get little trinkets and stuff, and I'm gonna keep it obviously because I am emotionally attached to it. It's literally just a clear lip gloss and it's so pretty. This is, okay, I cannot pronounce this word. I don't know what word this is. I legitimately am not even gonna try to pronounce that. This is a lip butter balm. Again, gonna hold on to this because it's brand new and I haven't even opened it yet, so yeah. This is the NARS lip balm in the shade Laguna, and I think I'm gonna declutter this because it's just, I don't really use it all that much and I don't want to hold on to it if I don't use it. So this is a MAC little mini gift set. I think that, what is this called? Tiny Tricks lip gloss trio in the shade Warm, and you just kind of pull it out like this, and it has 3 of these mini lip gloss shades. The shades are, I can't even read them. The gold one is called Guilty of Trickery. The nude one is called TikTok of the Town, and the burgundy one, I legitimately, okay, Optical Delusion. So yeah, they're just so small. Like, can you guys see how small it is on the imprint? So small. Anyways, I like these. I really like these. I like this little mini lip trio. I am gonna go ahead and hold on to these because I do really like them, and I like the little box that they come in. I like that they have their own little package. I think that that's super cute. Another Nivea lip balm. I feel like you just can never have too many lip balms, you know? This Cab Beauty lip oil, I'm gonna declutter this because I don't really use it. So this e.l.f. one is also brand new. This is a plumping lip pen. Again, brand new. Have not even used it at all. So putting that back in. Getting rid of this Ulta Beauty tinted lip oil, juice infused lip oil. I don't know if this has a shade. I mean, this is fine, I guess. I just don't even really use it. I don't really feel the need to keep it because I don't really use it. So. This Glossier lip gloss, I swear, is so old. I think I got this like in 2018 or something. And I have another one, that Maybelline lip gloss that I really like, that has kind of like that tint that I like, so I'm gonna declutter this guy as well. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and let's see, what do we have? So my 3 Fenty Beauty lip glosses, I have Fussy, Fenty Glow, the original one, and then the Fenty Glow Cream. I love my Fenties. I love these. I love these so much. I'm gonna go ahead and keep these because I really love them. I'm gonna keep them. Decluttering this Patrick Ta gloss. I did not get the hype of this. Genuinely. I just don't get the hype. I never really cared for it. It's just a glittery lip gloss. Decluttering it. Don't care for it. This number 7 High Shine lip gloss is really pretty. It's really pretty for the summertime. It's one of those lip glosses that I can just wear on its own with a lip liner. It kind of has like that popsicle, creamsicle type look on your lips. And it's really pretty, so I'm gonna keep that. So I have 2 ColourPop So Glassy lip glosses. This is in the shade Newport and this is in the shade Brandy. I'm keeping both of these because ironically enough, they both remind me of my sister. Brandy is my sister's name, and this one, Newport, also reminds me of her because it's just a color she would like, and she passed away, and these just really remind me of her, and I just really do like the colors. I have not used either of these in a while, but I do like the glassy formula. Very pretty. It's a very pretty formula. Yeah, that shade Brandy is just absolutely gorgeous, like my sister was, so keeping that. So the other ColourPop lip glosses I have are That Sting, and I'm trying to remember what this one is called. Biscotti. It's called Biscotti. It's like this deep brown. I'm gonna keep both of these because I like the colors and I like the formula, so we're keeping those. My MAC Dazzle glasses in the shade Dress to Dazzle and Moth to Flame. I also really like these, and as you can tell, I do use them quite frequently. Oh wait, no, hold on. This is Boy Bait. This is not Moth to Flame. This is Moth to Flame. So I have Dress to Dazzle, Boy Bait, and Moth to Flame. And as you can see, I definitely get a lot of use out of these. Moth to Flame is probably one of my all-time favorite lip glosses in my collection. As you can see, there is so much that I have used up already on this one, and I love it. So keeping those. Keeping my Too Faced lip injection. Decluttering this Essence lip gloss formula. I do love you, I do miss you, but I don't reach for this one, so getting rid of it. 2 NYX butter glosses in the shade Bit of Honey and Brownie Drip. I feel like, can I like compare some of these? I'm keeping Bit of Honey because I like that one. I feel like I kind of want to compare some of these brown ones. I think I'm going to declutter this NYX. No, I'm keeping it. I like them. Sorry. I don't think I decluttered any. Well, no, I did declutter. Actually, I decluttered some of these from over here, so all of these on this side are things that I'm decluttering. I have 3 of the House Labs lip glosses. I have the shades Chaser, Blaze, and STFU. This is in the shade Chaser. It's kind of like that brown shade. I think I'm going to declutter this one because I don't wear it. I am keeping both of these though. This one is in the shade Blaze, which is like that pink, that pinky shade. And then STFU is the more nude of the two. So, keeping that. Alright. This is everything that is going back in the lip gloss drawer. I feel pretty content about this. I feel happy about it. These are the ones that I'm getting rid of. Again, I feel like I didn't really get rid of too many, but you know what? A win is a win is a win. So, yeah, there we go. Alright, y'all, so this is what the lip drawers are looking like. This is the top drawer. I have my bullet lipsticks over here, and then this is just a mixture of bullet lipsticks and liquid lipsticks all right here. Alright, y'all, so this is what the drawer is looking like. I did go through my lip liners off camera, so that's why I didn't do it in my declutter, just because I felt like, you know, I kind of already knew what I wanted to keep from there. So yeah, on the right side I have my bullet lipsticks, and in the middle one I just have a mixture of the bullet lipsticks and the liquid lipsticks, and at the bottom I have my lip balms and my sharpeners. In this drawer I have my lip glosses. I have the items that I keep in the packaging over on this side. Back here, guys, I just have a bunch of glitter that I'm not even entirely sure what I want to do with. Yeah, it's just a bunch of glitters. Maybe I will do a declutter with these in the future, but I'm just not even going to bother with that right now. But yeah, this is the result. So again, top drawer, bottom drawer. I am very happy with the way that this turned out, honestly. And yeah, I'm gonna try and film another video today because I'm almost done with my declutter series. The last category, guys, is eyeshadow palettes, and I am just so ready to get that category out the way. So stay tuned. Hopefully I will get that recorded. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next declutter video. Bye!